Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're doing Barrow episode 31, so the second season that we're in the Premier League. And what I'm really trying to do in this episode is start building the foundation for us to then go and actually win some silverware finally, be it the Premier League, be it the UCL, or be it the Europa League if we get knocked out, or something, just anything. I just want to start actually gathering some silverware that's not like the League 2 or League 1 trophy. And as you can see here, and I'll show you the team that we're actually running with in a second, but we are in pre-season. This is the very start of the second season in the Premier League, as I said earlier, and we've got a really nice team now, as in it's a team which has actually undergone a lot of development, and you can see it here on that Barrow screen. And as I sort of scroll through some of the names on here, that we've actually got some really high level players like Butler 89, Apaya 89, and as you scroll through you can see we've got quite a few that are 85, well 86 plus. So your walkouts, but as you can see, some of them are retiring. So PK is going to retire at the end of this season, and we'll probably try and offload Aspilicueta as well because he's getting on and he's losing ratings rapidly. And we've also, what I'm quite happy with is Dikez. I don't know how to say that, I'm sorry, but he is actually got the potential to be special, which is excellent because that means he's going to be 90 plus when he reaches his full potential, and we have a massive bit transfer budget to be able to actually buy players. So that's why you can see on my screen right now I'm going for Jude Bellingham, because first of all, in real life the man's an absolute machine. I rate him really highly, and second of all, he'd be perfect to convert into a cam spot, which is what I'm about to do now, after we actually pick him up. While in the background we've got the pre-season going on. Not really too fussed about that. We do have Smith filling in for his spot while we acquire him, and as you can see there, we just got him on a I think it was £50,000 a week wage and £1 million signing on bonus. And then you can see there, it only takes 2 weeks for us to convert him into a centre mid, into a cam, and what you'll see in a minute is that actually it increases his rating by 2. So quite clearly that's where he's more suited to. But right now you can see us going through the pre-season games. We beat Lazio in the group stage to go through into knockout stage. Then we beat Atlanta in the on penalties in the knockout, and then we lose to Lazio the second time round. So for the second time round losing, it's fine. We were missing a couple of players due to the international break anyway, and as you can see there, we then changed Bellingham's actual stats, I suppose, actual goal, his development, I suppose is what you call it, his development, to turn him into an 81 rated player, and that does happen in this episode as well. And then we go and play our first Premier League game of the second season, and it's a really great start when Lana scores in the 62nd minute to make it 1-0, but we don't manage to keep hold of the lead for very long, and then we concede to make it 1-1 against Crystal Palace. And to be honest, as you can see in the stats here, they were pretty good against us. We nearly scored right at the end from a header from the corner, but we didn't quite manage it. So that's where that game ended. That game ended 1-1. And then our second game against Wolves was a pretty simple game, to be honest. We dominated really early on, managing to score very early on through none other than Lana, as it always is. We then scored through him, and then we actually make it 2-0 with a nice little cutback and a nice little goal there, nice little finish from Apaya. They do then lead a bit of a fight back to make it 2-1, but then shortly after, in the second half, we then make it 3-1. And that's where the game actually finishes up, is at 3-1. Bellingham getting his first goal for us, which is really great to see. So yeah, quite a nice 3-1 win against Wolves, and some promising signs. I mean, if we're winning rather on penalties to Atlanta, then that's a good sign that we are where we need to be in terms of the UCL. Potentially just need to firm up the defence a little bit more, but that will come with experience in our team, so I'm not too worried about that. We still have Burns, who's the guy that we started the actual Barrow journey with. We've still got him at left back, so I don't think I want to try and keep him if I can. He's 77 rated, so he's actually playing quite well. He's doing quite well, and as you can see there on the left hand side, a load of loan offers for quite a few different players, and we actually had a transfer offer for Aspilicueta, which I accepted. So he might well be out of the team fairly soon. So I'm not too worried about that. We can strengthen if we need to. We've got plenty of budget. I'm thinking about buying Cherky as our other attacking midfielder option, just someone that's actually really good that can slot into that role, and Smith will then become the second option for Butler as and when we need him. And as you can see here, there's some pretty wild transfers: Isak, Firmino and Sarr. Sarr being nearly worth 80 million now, which is pretty wild, and Isak worth 90 million. So anyways, that's it for this episode. The reason why it's so quickly is the reason this is so quick rather is because I'm going away very soon, so just wanted to upload this and give you something while I'm gone. So anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next week in a bit. See ya.